Minu. Hello, Olivia.
Hello, Mama.
Where are we going?
We are going to the nature center and put the Wallaby Woods.
Okay.
I am reading a book right now, Amari and the Great Game.
Okay. So ನಾವೀಗ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಫಾಲ್ ಕಲರ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಫಾಲ್ ಕಲರ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಮೇಪಲ್ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೀವ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಇನ್ನೂ ಇದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ವಾರವರೆಗೂ ಫಾಲ್ ಕಲರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನೋಡೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಈಗ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫುಲ್ ಫಾಲ್ ಕಲರ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ವರ್ಗೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಳೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿದ್ದೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಫೈನಲಿ ನೇಚರ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ನ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ನಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದದ್ದು. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಿನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ವಿ, ಅವಳು ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಊಟ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾಳಂತೆ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ, where right now?
Been since we visited this place.
Maybe here?
So this place is a nature center of Potawatomi Woods, right?
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
So how long has it been since we visited this place?
Maybe an year?
Year.
Yeah.
Can I take my little sister?
You take.
Usually the programs are related to the season, so there'll be a lot of good stuff coming up. Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, there's a big turtle. There is one turtle. There are so many turtles. Vinu.
Vinamma, what is this?
Here one.
It's moving, see? It's moving!
Vinny, here big. Big turtle.
See it blinking.
This guy is the big turtle, see? Big turtle. What is that?
It's a fish.
That is a fish.
What else?
Vinny, don't touch it.
She wasn't gonna touch it at all. Now you're just giving her an idea. Hello. Hello.
Hey, don't touch it. Normally bite kochu. They'll bite us. We need to be careful.
Is there any information on the school guy?
Yeah, what is that?
Eastern fox snake.
Okay.
Nice one.
That's the one.
This one. I want this touch. Yeah, Mama. Listen to the snake's tongue.
What, Nana?
It's scaring you actually?
Yeah, sit there and watch it. I take a video.
Apparently, when I read the description, whenever this thing like flicks its tongue, it actually makes vibrations. You need to try and listen to them.
కేర్ఫుల్ అక్కడెక్కడైనా సందు నుంచి వచ్చే భయం గుర్తిస్తాయి జాగ్రత్త. ఇట్రా దగ్గరే పెట్టకట్లా కళ్ళు నాకే భయం వేస్తుంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ సెన్సింగ్ టు బైట్ యూ.
If there was a way for it to get out, this place would be shut down for a week just to fix it.
He's moving. Where is the head? Oh, there it is head.
Great rat snake. Come over here, come over here.
చెప్పు నాన్న ఇది ఈ స్నేక్ గురించి మాట్లాడుకో.
So this snake is the gray rat snake, or Pantherophis filioidis. Pantherophis. Pantherophis filioidis. Come on. Okay, so snakes in the trees. Rat snakes live among the branches of small forest canopies. They hunt for small birds and mammals. They raid nests for eggs and young. Young snakes are colored with light and dark blotches, which may turn completely black with age. See how it's black? One of the longest snake species in Illinois, the rat snake can go to 6 feet long, taller than Nana. Python, like like they squeeze the neck, like.
What? Rat snake?
You know how some snakes, like they crawl around the person to choke them and kill them?
No, don't take.
This snake, like a rat snake, prey rat snake, squeeze their prey just like a python. Pythons are the ones you saw in Rio, remember? Rio 2?
Yeah.
Like they squeeze the guy.
That's the horn.
What is this? Is that? She said hi to one of the dead bugs.
Oh. చెప్పు వెల్కమ్ టు ఛానల్. డోంట్ హిట్, ఇట్ విల్ బ్రేక్. చెప్పు వెల్కమ్ టు ఛానల్.
Outside.
Coyotes. You know, every animal is important, but sometimes if there's too many mice or too many rats, what do you think the coyote likes to eat? Mice and rats. Mice and rats. And it's good that he does that because he helps control the mouse population so the mice and rats aren't spreading disease or.
His speech is accelerating.
Observe.
You open the door. And he is going in.
Where is that going?
It's roaming there.
How the trash going? Okay.
They put it maybe?
You watch the animal? You see
Watch.
the animal
Now
watch?
that will come and eat. Now watch.
Where is the animal? Coyote. There. Is it a dog or coyote?
Coyote.
There
is roaming.
The other one. See behind there is a dog.
Running behind.
Here.
Now he'll come in. Watch.
That one.
So he's waiting for his food.
Watch it will come in.
Yes.
That
Oh.
one. You see? Stand properly. This guy.
Apparently he put a rat in the bowl and it was gone in one bite.
You finished?
You know how like he was running back and then going to the fence and then running back and going to the fence? I think that's his way of counting 1 second. Like, fence, 1 second.
Oh, now you still have.
When he eats that quickly as he does, a lot of people wonder why don't we give him more food. If we continue to give him more food, he would start to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and that wouldn't be very healthy for him.
And
But
bigger and fatter and chubbier.
we feed our coyote twice a day. We feed him every morning.
Really big fat chubby.
Every morning and every afternoon, usually it's around 3 o'clock. And for us, one of the other things that we do is we interact with our coyote throughout the day. Sometimes people want to know how can I go in the enclosure with them, or how do we spend time with them. But one of the things that we do for all of our animals, it's important to take good care of them and give them a good quality of life. That means giving them a good home, giving them fresh water every day, giving them good nutrition. One of the other things that we do for our coyotes is what we call enrichment. Earlier today, in the middle of the day, one of the things we do is we take puzzles or toys or games, things that allow him to exercise his brain, maybe use his sense of smell or his sense of hearing. We might take something that's like food, stuff it in a paper towel or a box, and then hide that in his enclosure. He doesn't know where I hid it, so he has to use his sense of smell to find that. And that's just one of the ways we work on making sure that he is properly stimulated, he doesn't get overstimulated, and that he has a high quality of life. We do training with him, and we also teach him certain commands, things that help us give him medical care, but most importantly then enrich.
Guys. పిల్లలు చూడండి ఒక రోజు
ఏందన్నా?
పిల్లల్ని ఒక ముందు చూడండి వాళ్ళకి కనిపించదు కదా అని ఒక రోజు
This one is a little bit harder to see. He's not out in the open like the red-tailed hawk. But if you look in the back of that box where it's kind of shaded, you look in the back of the box, you might see that in that enclosure, that's our fluff. He's got stripes that kind of look like tiger stripes, brown and black and white stripes, and he's pretty ferocious like a tiger. Anybody want to guess what a great horned owl's favorite food might be?
rat.
Mice is a very good guess. What do you think? Snakes, rats. Yeah? Do you want to know what I think a great horned owl's favorite food is? Do you want to know? Yeah. I think a great horned owl's favorite food is skunk. We learn about this clearness. Owls have an amazing sense of eyesight. They've got an amazing sense of hearing, but they have little or no sense of smell. They're one of the few and only animals big enough and strong enough to catch and eat a skunk. And because they're out at night, what do we call an animal that's awake at night? Nocturnal. Very good. Because owls and skunks are both nocturnal, owls sometimes it might be one of their favorites. The good news is he's not getting skunked today. Today, our great horned owl is getting rats.
Everything that's
Those are rats.
These are rats.
Wait, where'd you get the rats?
Carlos, put your arms down before you elbow him in the
It's like
face.
those farmers that
You can put your arms down and
places that
you're
raise
gonna
mice
hit
and rats
Josh in the face.
for zoos
Dude,
and
you're
nature
not just
centers.
blocking Josh, you're also blocking Noah, dude.
Okay,
Put your arms down.
so my
Share
friends,
the space, bro. Share the space.
my friends, before I feed
I can't see the rat.
okay, if you can't see him right now, it's okay because you'll have a chance. The great horned owl is naturally hard to see anyways because normally this bird is nocturnal, sleeping during the day, awake at night. When this bird flies, he's normally a silent flyer. He's really well camouflaged with his feathers. So you might have a great horned owl living in your neighborhood or your backyard, and you might not ever even know it. But there is some evidence that I can teach you that you can look for owls that live in your area. One of the things that owls do is when they go to the bathroom, when they poop, it kind of looks like white paint. We keep our cages pretty clean, so it's kind of hard to see. But in some areas, if you see something on the ground that looks like white paint, look up because there might be a bird spending a lot of time in that area. Another thing that they do, we talked about how the red-tailed hawk will eat all of his food. He eats the fur, he eats the bones, he eats the intestines and the tail. That all goes down into his stomach.
Does he eat the bladder?
Even the bladder. Whatever's hard to digest, like fur and bones, they form it into a pellet and they cough it back up. So if you find 4 or 5 pellets on the ground, make sure you look up because there's a good chance a bird of prey, like a hawk or an owl, has been spending a lot of time in that area. So I'm going to walk in there, I'm going to be real quiet. I'm going to see if I can find a pellet to show you all. And again, he's not going to eat in front of us. He's going to wait till the sun goes down, until we all go home. But I'll still continue to talk about him and answer any questions you have. Sounds good? Okay.
It is visible probably from this side.
Maybe a little more that way.
Go over here.
What happens to the owl?
Oh, it's coming out. It's coming there.
Minama, no. Come, hug.
No luck today, but owls will produce a pellet
Feel good now?
every single day. Typically, a pellet is very similar in shape and size to this rock that I have here in my hands. And so again, that food all goes down into his stomach. Whatever is hard to digest, like the bones and the fur, they form it into a pellet. They regurgitate it or they cough it back up. And a lot of 4th graders will dissect these in school. And it's really cool because it's like being a scientist and you get to study this animal and learn about what they've been eating in the wild. Again, owls are all around us, but we never have a chance to see them up close because they're normally out at night and they're pretty quiet. But sometimes if you're lucky, especially in the fall, on a nice fall day like today, when the temperature's just starting to get cooler and the sun goes down earlier and earlier, you might be lucky enough to hear an owl, even if you can't see an owl. I know most people, when they hear an owl, they think of hooting, right? If you're watching a TV show or a movie at night, you hear a... But here in Illinois, we have 8 different types of owls, and they all sound different. One of them, called the screech owl, sounds a little bit like a horse. Have like a. There's a bird called a saw-whet owl, which is named after an old tool called a wet saw. That kind of goes. There's a bird called the barred owl. The barred owl sounds like it says, "Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you all?"
Sit.
If you hear that sound at night, you either have a barred owl nearby or a crazy naturalist walking around the woods. Horned owl, feel free to go ahead and ask. I'm happy to talk about those birds as well. But the bird, I didn't mention for this guy, the great horned owl, the reason he lives with us is because he had a broken wing. There's a way that the wing healed, the bones healed, but he doesn't have the range of motion he needs to fly. So again, all these animals are animals that have had injuries in the wild that can't survive on their own. We have our great horned owl, our red-tailed hawk who's missing an eye, and the coyote who lost his parents, who was orphaned at a young age.
What introduced this bird? How
It's a little bit hard to see. She's all the way
Broken
up in
wing
the
there.
back in the middle on one of her paws. Right now she just kind of looks like a dark figure. Today, in the wild, Swainson's hawks eat rodents like mice, voles, and shrews, but they also eat a lot of insects. They don't want to get run over by the tractor. Well, people have actually seen Swainson's hawks running on the ground behind tractors, catching bugs and mice. So they're helping out because those mice and bugs would be eating some of the farmers' crops, some of the farmers' field. So it's good for us to have birds like the Swainson's hawks around. Unfortunately for our Swainson's hawk, when she was born, some of her feathers were out of place. They've got a bone that goes from their shoulder to their elbow, 2 bones that go to their wrist. Well, we've got fingers, they have bones that control their flight feathers. And this one up here, the thumb, they call it an alula. Can you say alula? Alula affects how they turn and how they land. Well, if your feathers aren't perfect, it's really hard to be a good hunter, and even more so, a traveler, a migrator. You see, this time of year when it starts to get cold out, not only do the owls become a little bit more vocal, but some of our birds start to fly south to get to places where it's warmer and places where they can find food. Well, just imagine if your thumb was on your hand backwards or on the other side of your hand. It'd be hard to do it. Swainson's hawks every fall are known to fly 6,000 miles all the way to Argentina and South America. Every fall they fly 6,000 miles south, and every spring they fly 6,000 miles all the way back. And if your feathers aren't perfect, you're not going to be able to make that flight. So she was found on the ground, unable to hunt for herself. Fortunately, here at the Nature Center, we can give her food and take care of her. And she travels with us to schools and libraries and gives people a chance to meet a Swainson's hawk up close. I'm going to walk in there and feed her. Hopefully she's motivated to come down. Maybe we can get a better look at her today. And then I'll come back and answer any questions that you have, okay?
You want to feed the bird?
Excuse me.
Yep. You see the bird there?
Careful. Right over here there's a big spider. It wants to bite
It's
her
ready
leg
to
or
come down.
something, you know. It's right next to the thing. Yeah? Yeah. Just careful. I don't know what kind it is. Oh, you're
Okay, it's
great.
gone. There's a bird there. See, he's laying grass for the bird to eat. It is inside there. It is over there.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Very slow.
Only वस्तु
Much bird. There. He's coming down. He'll pick the food. He'll eat.
I can see the boulder.
He'll come down. Watch. Is he coming down?
Come now. It's coming. Ready. Going to come down now. Watch.
He's not coming down.
He's coming now. Stay there. He's jumping.
He's jumping.
Do you see the bird?
He's jumping.
Yeah.
He's jumping.
There. Down.
Where's the bird? Yeah, do you see it now? He is guessing. What is this they put? Is it food or something else? What's the trap? Watch it. The bird. You see the bird? The hawk.
A lot of schools that are right here around us, Anthony, schools that are here around us.
Well, it looks like there's one more, but I think it's good. You want to go back to the car?
Encourage your teacher to call the nature center and ask her to bring out some birds.
You're ready to go?
Oh.
They said that I need to ask my teacher to like call the nature center and bring the bird
So
to
like
our school.
she will do, and most birds will do, when they catch their food, they usually fly up to a higher perch where they feel comfortable and safe. And again, she'll use those talons to hold onto the food like a fork, and then she uses that really sharp beak to cut the food into pieces that she can swallow.
How do you figure out how much to eat?
So there are organizations that work with wild animals, and there's biologists and chemists that have worked on trying to figure out what's the most appropriate diet, what's the best nutrition, and how much. And that can vary on the bird if it's male or female, even within the same species. So male red-tailed hawk might get less than a female red-tailed hawk. And so with a little bit of trial and error, but a little bit of just kind of figuring, there's some formulas that we can use. We actually have a range that we give our birds, and each bird's a little bit different. But I can tell you today, like I was preparing a mouse and a rat, that was about 80 to 84 grams. And for the great horned owl, it was 100 grams. And so they get 3 or 4 mice a day, depending on the bird, sometimes more, sometimes less. Yeah, we weigh their food every day. One of the fun things to do is pulling out dead animals and weighing them on a scale. It's going good. We got one more bird.
In one place, please.
కాడొస్తుంది అక్కడ. మెరుస్తుంది మెరుస్తుంది చెట్లన్నీ మెరుస్తున్నాయి.
Why are you calling me banana? I am Nana, not banana.
I'm not talking to you in the first place.
You're talking to banana?
Amma, can you take the banana, please?
Banana or banana peel? Vinamma, did you like this place?
ಸೊ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಜೊತೆ ನೇಚರ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅನಿಮಲ್ಗೆ ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಟೈಮ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಿವಿಯೋ 3 ಜನನು ನಾನು ಎಲ್ರೂ ಏನೇನು ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಬನ್ನಿ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಶಾಪಿಂಗ್ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ ಅಂತ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.